Hey, everybody, and welcome to another deep dive all about learning English.
We're so glad you're here.
Today, we're going to listen to a fun and simple conversation,
It's between two friends, Alex and Ella.
and they're talking about something that's changing the world.
AI.
We'll hear how they use everyday words to talk about this complex topic.
So even if you're a beginner in English, you can follow along
You'll pick up some useful vocabulary and phrases,
and maybe even learn something new about AI too.
so let's dive in.
The conversation is called the AI Revolution.
Here we go.
Hi, I'm Ella.
And I'm Alex. We're going to talk about AI today.
AI is changing everything.
Yeah, it's amazing. But it's a little scary too, right?
Yes, AI can write things and even make art. It's crazy.
It is crazy. Do you think AI will take our jobs?
That's a good question. Maybe some jobs, but AI can make new jobs too.
I hope so. It's hard to know what will happen in the future.
You're right. But I think we need to learn new things and be ready.
Yes, we need to be flexible.
Okay, so we just heard Alex and Ella talk about AI. Did you understand everything?
Don't worry if you didn't.
We're here to help.
Let's start by looking at some of the important words they used.
Remember, even if you're a beginner, you can learn new words and phrases every day.
That's how you get better at English.
First, they said amazing. It means very good, really great.
AI is amazing because it can do so many things.
Another word was scary. Scary means something makes you afraid.
Some people think AI is scary because it's new and powerful.
They also use the word jobs. Jobs are the work we do to make money.
Alex and Ella talked about how AI might change our jobs.
Now let's look at a phrase they used a lot, don't you think?
This is a great way to ask someone for their opinion.
For example, Alex asked, "Don't you think AI will take our jobs?"
It's a friendly way to start a conversation.
Remember that phrase? Don't you think? It's very useful.
Another useful phrase is, I hope so.
Ella said this when Alex talked about AI making new jobs.
It means you want something to be true.
Right. You can use "I hope so" in many situations.
For example, if someone says, the weather will be nice tomorrow.
You can say "I hope so."
Now let's talk about some important words again.
We heard flexible in the conversation.
Flexible means you can change and adapt easily.
Ella thinks it's important to be flexible because AI is changing the world.
Another word was learn. We need to learn new things to be ready for the future with AI.
To learn means to get new knowledge or skills.
And lastly, there's the word future.
The future means the time that is coming, what will happen later.
AI is changing the future.
So we've got amazing, scary jobs, flexible, learn, and future.
Great job, everyone.
Welcome back to our deep dive on the AI revolution.
We're going to keep breaking down this conversation between Alex and Ella
Bit by bit,
so you can learn English easily
like we're having a friendly chat.
and picking up new words and phrases along the way.
And remember,
We're focusing on simple words.
that phrase is
Perfect for beginners.
Exactly. So let's jump back in.
Okay.
Let's look at a part of the conversation again.
Okay.
Alex said,
Uh,
"It is crazy. Do you think AI will take our jobs?"
right.
So first, he uses the word crazy,
Uh-huh.
which can mean something as wild or unbelievable.
Right. Like, wow.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
He's surprised by how much AI can do
Yeah.
and how it might change things.
It's changing so fast.
Yeah,
Then he asks Ella,
right.
do you think AI will take our jobs?
That's a big question everyone's thinking about these days.
Yeah, for sure.
It's about the future of work.
Absolutely.
And notice how Alex uses "do you think" to ask for Ella's opinion.
Right.
It's a great way to start a conversation
Yeah.
and get someone else's thoughts.
It's very polite.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
do you think
Got it.
is a useful phrase to ask for opinions?
Okay.
Now, let's hear Ella's answer.
Okay.
She says, that's a good question. Maybe some jobs, but AI can make new jobs too.
Right.
So first she uses,
Yeah.
that's a good question, to show she's thinking carefully about Alex's question.
Mm-hmm.
It's a polite way to respond
Yeah.
when someone asks you something important.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Then she says, maybe some jobs.
Uh-huh.
meaning AI might replace some of the work people do now.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she also adds,
Okay.
AI can make new jobs too,
Right.
which is hopeful.
That is good news.
Yeah. She's saying AI might also create opportunities
Oh.
for new kinds of work.
I like that.
Yeah.
New jobs.
Yeah.
So we have two important phrases here.
Okay, let's hear them.
That's a good question.
Yes.
And
Right.
AI can make new jobs too.
Perfect.
So,
You can use these phrases when talking about AI
okay.
or any changes happening in the world.
That's helpful.
Right.
Okay.
Now let's look back at another interesting part.
Okay.
Alex says,
Uh-huh.
I hope so. It's hard to know what will happen in the future.
Right.
He's responding to Ella's idea that AI can make new jobs.
Yeah.
He's saying he wants that to be true.
He really does.
And remember, I hope so is a way to express a wish or a hope for something.
Like fingers crossed.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
then he adds, it's hard to know what will happen in the future.
Yeah.
Which is true.
So true.
Nobody knows for sure what the future holds.
Right.
That's why learning new things and being flexible is important.
Very important.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we've covered so many useful phrases
You have.
and words.
It's great.
Let's quickly review some important words again.
Okay.
We talked about amazing,
Uh-huh.
which means really great.
Awesome.
Then we had scary
Okay.
for something that makes you afraid.
Right.
Jobs are the work we do.
Yep.
Flexible means being able to change and adapt.
Mm-hmm.
And future is the time that is coming.
The future.
All these words are helpful
Yes.
when talking about AI
Uh-huh.
and how it's changing the world.
Right. Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive on the AI revolution.
We're almost there.
Let's see what Alex and Ella say in this last part of their conversation. Alex says, "You're right, but I think we need to learn new things and be ready."
He's agreeing with Ella there.
Yeah.
He thinks we need to be prepared for the changes AI will bring.
As
But he starts by saying, you're right,
Yes.
just to show he agrees with Ella.
that makes sense.
And then he says, but I think we need to learn new things and be ready.
be ready.
Yeah, he's saying we should be open to new information
Mm-hmm.
and new skills
It makes sense.
because AI is always changing.
Yeah, that's true.
We need to keep learning to keep up.
So true.
Then Ella answers,
Okay.
yes, we need to be flexible.
I like that.
She's emphasizing how important it is
Yeah.
to adapt to new situations.
Like be able to go with the flow.
Exactly.
Just roll with it.
And remember,
I like that.
flexible means being able to change easily.
Right.
So both Alex and Ella
Yeah.
agree that learning
Mm-hmm.
and being flexible
Uh-huh.
are important in the age of AI.
Very important.
And,
Yeah.
those are great takeaways. For anyone learning English, too.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
be flexible.
Right.
Try new things.
Got it.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
That's good advice.
Right.
Mistakes help you learn.
Exactly.
That's how you grow.
Well,
Yeah.
we've come to the end.
Already.
I know it went by fast.
It did.
That was our deep dive
Mhm.
into the AI revolution.
We did it.
We hope you enjoyed listening to this conversation
Yeah, me too.
between Alex and Ella,
It was interesting.
and that you learn some useful English along the way. Definitely remember, even simple conversations
Yeah.
can teach you a lot.
They really can.
Yeah.
So, if you liked this episode
Uh-huh.
and you want to hear more
Mhm.
easy English lessons
You okay?
like this one,
All right.
don't forget to subscribe
Oh.
and like our show.
I will. Thanks for listening, everybody.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thanks for joining the conversation here at Kaz English. We hope you found it fun and informative. Don't forget to check out kazapp.uk. That's kazapp.uk for more tips, resources, and interactive practice. Keep exploring, keep chatting, and we'll catch up with you again soon.